Welcome, guys. This is an episode with just me and Danielle today. And we're going to do some gratitude and matitudes, specifically gratitude and matitudes, one within friendship and one within home. And so we have some stuff that we both each wrote down. And we're just going to jump right in.
747-300-5380. Give us a call. Ooh, yeah.
I want to record a remix of that.
Okay.
Like a hip hop version.
You have a hip hop husband.
Yeah, I'm going to have him record a remix.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hey, Anjelah. I was
girl.
calling to say that I am super grateful for 2 restrooms in my house.
Oh, yes.
Because we recently moved out of a 1-bedroom apartment, and me and my partner were constantly having to use the restroom at the same time. And we couldn't do that.
No.
Now we have the luxury of going at the same time.
Yeah.
So, been really feeling grateful for that. Thank you. My name is Alexis.
Alexis, that's a solid gratitude right there.
Yeah.
Anybody grow up in a 1-bathroom household like us? We sure did. My mom had 4 kids, and
Oh
we
my
all
God.
shared 1 bathroom.
You did?
Yeah. If you had 2 bathrooms
With
growing up, you were rich, bruh.
Okay. We had 2.
Yeah, you were rich.
But I had to share it with my 2 siblings, but my parents had their own
Yeah.
in
their
space.
bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 1 bathroom to share. Our house was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. And then my parents converted the garage into a bedroom.
yeah, because I was
With
like,
no
wait.
permit.
I was
FYI.
like, where was everybody sleeping?
No permit. Oh, you just share. Everybody shares. Yes, I grew up sharing a room my whole life. I think that's also why I love having family around all the time. And we're like, yeah, everybody just come over. Everybody
Yeah.
stay here. Like, the idea of staying at a hotel is wild. Yeah, but
Yeah. We were always a everybody find a spot in the house. Nobody's in a hotel or anything. I think we've only really done that once. But even when my parents and my entire family comes to visit me in my tiny LA apartment.
air mattresses, couch.
Yeah.
Everybody's
squished.
That's the
squished
best.
in.
That's how I like it. Yeah. So shout out to Alexis. I think she said her name was
Yes, Alexis.
Alexis. That's a solid gratitude.
Really, it is.
At first when she said I'm grateful for 2 restrooms, I was like, she has 2 favorites like in the world. It's the one at the Walmart down the street by my house. It's really clean.
Listen, if there are places that you frequent a lot, you have favorite bathrooms.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
I say that.
Who's your favorite bathroom then?
I
Outside of your home?
have particular bathrooms that I prefer at Disneyland.
Oh my God.
I do, because I know which bathrooms are not used often and are typically, I will say, one of the things I credit to Disneyland, and if you're mad at me for this, for liking it so much, go touch grass. So they are very good at keeping the place clean. Like, that is one of their like top priorities. A lot of people know, like, they have trash cans every so often, as long as there was like a whole thing that Walt Disney did where he walked as far as he could until he wanted to throw away trash, and that's how far away the trash cans are.
Oh, interesting.
Throughout, And so the same with bathrooms. There's always somebody in there cleaning the bathrooms and making sure that they're clean. And but there are certain bathrooms that are more hidden and
less used, less wear and tear.
Yes, less wear and tear. Tend to be a little bit smaller, not frequently lines. So those are the ones. I mean, I know where they all are, I'll be honest. But if it's not an emergency situation, I'll go, ooh, I'm gonna go use let me go use this one by the taco restaurant and you would think, but it's around the corner, so not many people see it. Yeah, you think it'd be the risky one, but it's not.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Okay, so speaking of public restrooms then, you know when you go into a public restroom and there's like a bunch of stalls. Let's say there's at least 6 to 10 stalls, right? Do you have a go-to number?
Yes.
Is it the first one? Is it a couple in? Is it the end? Where do you go?
If I can choose, I will pick the very first one.
Interesting.
Because not everybody picked. Okay, so this, I believe, was a Mythbusters episode.
Oh, really? Okay.
Where they tested and people, for some reason, will not pick the first one because it's first. So they'll go second or third.
That's right. I don't do it.
So the first one, more times than not, I'll open up that first stall. Toilet seat's still up from them cleaning it.
Ooh. Here's the thing. The only time I pick the first one is if there's 3 stalls.
Okay.
Then I check every one. I go, which one's cleanest? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going that one.
Oh, if it's smaller, I'll do that too.
Yeah.
I'll do a little peruse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then of course if it's, there's a line, you're just like, whatever's available, let me get in here. Yeah.
How about when you go into a public restroom and you got the clean one, but then you realize it's because the door doesn't lock?
Oh my God. Or when there's like a giant, remember I told you?
Gaping.
Please, let me tell you something. Nashville, listen up. If you ever go to Riley Green's Duck Blind Bar, okay, upstairs, there in the women's bathroom, I want to say it's either the first or second. So I think there's only 2 or 3 in there. And it's the first one. And it faces the door. And there is a gap between the bathroom door and where it locks so large that you can fully see every single person who opens the door. And whoever opens the door can fully see you. And I learned this while wearing a bodysuit.
No.
And I had to it was
fully
a zip.
naked?
I was fully naked on the toilet.
No pasties or nothing?
No,
because
it was a denim one, so it was thick. I didn't need anything. And I'm sitting there. I sit down. And here's the thing is I didn't realize it till I was already sitting down. T-taws out.
Boobs out.
And I look up and I'm making like eye contact with the person walking in the door. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I was like, oh no. And I was like, is this harassment? What is this? I was like, who's harassing who? Like in this moment. That is crimes. Those are crimes against women.
Yeah, gaps in the door.
Gaps in the door. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That almost feels like a setup. Like you did that on purpose.
That is exactly what was going through my head. I was like, hold on. Because also that door when it's open, you see everybody in the bar.
Uh-huh.
You
made eye contact with the bartender.
And I'm like, free beer later? I'm thinking I deserve one. I just gave away a free show. Yeah. So,
that's funny.
Because, I don't know, there is something so, like, using the bathroom is very intimate. So it's like, please do not disturb.
And those bodysuit days, oh, man.
And it's a really cute outfit.
A public restroom wearing a bodysuit is just the worst. Because not only are you naked in there, but you have to hold it because you're not going to let it touch the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusto.
Oh my gosh, exactly.
Who's doing that?
Oh, okay. So then, because I want to know too, we travel a lot in airports.
Uh-huh.
What do you do if you go into a stall and it's the only one you can choose and there's no hook or there's nowhere to like?
Cannot stand. I usually throw something over the door. Like I'm holding it there. I've held on to my backpack before while going to the bathroom.
Like, I've just kept it on my back.
I think I've moved it to the front, and I held it in the front because I didn't want my backpack to touch the back of the toilet. Yeah. And also, if it
sets off
it started flushing for no reason. I didn't want splatters on my backpack. So I was like,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah. Especially if I don't have a rolly suitcase that I can set something on.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, thank you.
But I don't want to put anything on the floor in the bathroom.
My God.
No.
My God. No. I try to not even, like, a lot of people put their phone down on the toilet paper thing.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Nope.
No, you don't.
Germs. Germs.
You're a little bit more germier than I am.
100%.
Or germier. cautious. I don't know what the germophobia. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Germ
yeah.
aware. I'm germ aware.
Germ aware.
I'm more germ aware than you. Yeah.
Yeah. That is true. Because there are some times where you'll say like germs, and I go, I never even thought about that. I'm like,
Who are those people that are just dropping? What's it called? Drop and trow, like where you just let your pants hit the ground.
I don't get that
in a public restroom.
No.
Who's doing that?
Men?
Yeah, but gross.
I don't know.
All the way down, because I know there's some people who need to get
pee on the
naked
floor for
to go
sure.
to the bathroom.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like to go poo, they gotta get naked.
Just because they're like sweating, or?
I don't know. It's like a weird tick thing. I'm thinking of one person in particular.
Oh.
And then I remember my husband telling the story to somebody, and then they also knew somebody like that.
Oh.
So I think it's like a thing.
Interesting.
Where when you go poo, you got to get naked. You got to take all your clothes off.
That is.
And usually those people don't go in public because they have to take all their clothes off. But if you you don't have a choice and like it hit you and you got to go.
Oh, so interesting.
They get naked.
So interesting.
Not me. Couldn't be me.
No. No.
Never. Okay, I got another bathroom question.
We love potty humor.
Are you a in public restroom squatter where you don't sit all the way down?
Oh, okay.
Or do you sit all the way down?
I always use a toilet seat cover
100%
if avail.
Okay, and what if they're not avail? Do you lace it with toilet paper, or do you just
I will say it depends on where I'm at. It depends on like do I trust this? Again, back to Mythbusters. There was one time I watched an episode and they had like a doctor and they were talking about, do you use the thing, whatever. And her big argument, and again, I could be completely making this up from my own memory, but she was talking about how, because it was like, oh, shouldn't there be a barrier? And she was like, yeah, your skin's the barrier. Like your skin is tough. Like it's
get out of here.
Like that is what is protecting you. Because think about it.
Your skin is your largest organ.
I realize that and I know that, but I understand what she was saying of like, we're kind of built pretty tough, I'll be honest. Like humans, like we're pretty fascinating creatures, right? And like think about all the germs you touch that are not in a bathroom that could be worse. You don't know. So I kind of just like heard that once and was like, got it, I'm good.
You're like, oh, thank God. I didn't want to waste time lacing my toilet with toilet paper.
But like, there's definitely like, okay, anytime I've had to use the bathroom at a public beach, but I've never done so many squats in my life.
Yep.
Like I'm doing at a public beach.
Shaking,
and if I'm ever using a porta potty, it is an emergency situation.
Yeah.
It is my only option, and I cannot hold it anymore. And I am. At that point, I'm almost practically standing and just trying to angle it the right way.
Yeah.
Those I really struggle with. It's if I'm using it, it is a dire need.
I will always lace a toilet.
Yeah.
I will never bare butt a toilet.
I do at the Disneyland ones.
You bare butt Disneyland?
Yeah, which is crazy when you think about it because there's a bajillion people there.
Yeah.
But every time I use the bathroom, somebody's in there cleaning. Every single time.
There's a lot of times I don't even bare butt my hotel room. Sometimes
really,
like I get grossed out and I'm like,
they all cleaned it before you got in there.
I know, and there's sometimes I'm just like, but what if they wiped the inside of the toilet and then the toilet seat, and now you just took the inside germs and put on the toilet seat germs? I get in my head like that, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna lace it,
and that's what makes us different.
Yeah,
because I've never even thought of that until you just said that.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm gonna lace it just in case. I would never bare butt.
Oh. Okay. What about when you go to friends' houses? How are you? Is it dependent on like who you know, like whose house you're at?
Yeah. Or like the bathroom looks real clean. They just cleaned it. Even though my same rule applied, they could have went inside to out. But I don't think people are cleaning their own house like that. I think maybe just like a housekeeping person who has no tie to this toilet whatsoever might do that.
No emotional devotion.
Exactly. So there's times I still lace it at my friends' houses. And then there's other times I just like, well, I got to go, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just go. But yeah, sometimes I lace it at friends' houses too.
I wonder and you guys chime in. I wonder what people do at offices. We've never had an office, right? Where
Nice
like,
it.
yeah, do you think, even though if like,
It blows my mind public restrooms that don't have toilet seat covers.
yeah,
I noticed Texas has a lot of they don't do toilet seat covers in Texas.
I'm really glad you brought this up because my friend Emily is a big time toilet seat cover and she's always made that comment.
I don't know what it is about Texas.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
And maybe
need-
that's why I'm like kind of like whatever.
Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I will say
first
most
started
airports
traveling-
have them. Almost every airport has them.
Well, when I first started traveling, that was something that I noticed about Texas. I was like, how come no bathrooms here have toilet seat covers?
Yeah.
Whatever city I was in Texas.
We believe in the skin.
Apparently.
Being your greatest protector.
Apparently. This is some
Because
good-
we don't believe in no germs down there. Just kidding.
This is some really good bathroom content.
Yeah. And I realize this is exactly what everybody wants to hear.
It is. Everybody thought this themselves.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for somebody to talk about it.
Exactly. But it is nice to have, Alexis, and back to you. It's good to have 2 bathrooms in your house.
Yeah, that's how this.
Yeah. I currently have 2 bathrooms and planning to move to a place with 1 bathroom. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
But
right.
I will be
When
honest.
the whole fam comes.
I mean, when I'm home, I obviously just use my 1 bathroom.
Sure.
So.
But, like, for instance, one of the buildings we saw, there's bathrooms everywhere. Go to the lobby, go to the pool, go to the gym, go wherever.
Oh, and that's a courtesy thing. I have a question about that because I do notice, especially when we're on the road and stuff, or if you're sharing a hotel room with somebody. I have friends, and I've done it myself too, where it's like you're having some issues and you go, I'll be down in the lobby.
Yeah.
Instead of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely go down to the lobby or, like, maybe it was like an accidental, I didn't think I was going, and here I am going. Then you got to give a courtesy flush. Okay?
Yeah.
You give a courtesy flush.
Yep.
And then after, you be like, my bad. Let's not go over here for a little while.
You want to give that about 15 minutes?
Yeah.
because I think hotels should put sprays in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Why don't they do that? They provide all the other stuff. They should put a little poopery in there, I think.
Yeah.
A little Lysol, a little something.
Well, I guess because they think, like, well, whoever you're with, that's your person or something. Maybe that's why.
I guess.
Or that's just more money.
Maybe. Marriott, are you listening?
What if there's little, like, pellets that you could just drop in the toilet that are, like, it cleans and...
Yeah, I think those are real. I think those do exist.
But, like, in a hotel, that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
You just drop it and give it
They have, like, a little dispenser on the wall. Just bing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't do that because they'll get sued if somebody eats it.
Oh. Well. Okay.
All right.
Food for thought.
Thank you again, Alexis. Really, a really great conversation.
I know. I was like, do you want to jump into home MADtitude gratitudes?
Yeah, let's do homes. Might as well start with home since we're in that. Because, this goes along with my first gratitude, actually. But let's do MADtitude first. We start with MADtitude, but it goes along. Okay, so, oh my God, this does go into my gratitude.
And we planned it all along. Yeah. This is what we wanted.
Okay, so my MADtitude having to do with home. Okay. There's some things that are overrated about home owning versus renting. And one is you got to fix it all yourself. Okay. There's always something breaking.
Always?
Even if it's a little tiny thing, there's the ice machine and the fridge stop working again. You're like, oh my gosh. The silverware drawer, it's not lining up. And for some reason we can't get it to line up correctly. Okay. There was a leak in the wall. All of a sudden there's like a puddle in the wall. And we're like, what the heck? And it was the tiniest, when the plumber came, he had to open up the wall, and it was the tiniest little pinhole of water that was coming out, and who knows how long it was coming out. Yeah. So there's always just like a random thing that's happening, and this isn't like everybody's home, and if you have a landlord when you rent and that just doesn't fix things, then you just get used to it. Oh, we don't use that light switch because that's the one that blah blah blah.
Yep.
Oh, we just don't use that. Like then it becomes that kind of a thing. So
yeah.
I think my attitude in home owning is you gotta fix everything yourself, and there's always something not working right.
I will say, I've never owned a home, but I've lived in one that was owned by my parents, and I will say my dad is constantly working on the house. Like every weekend that I call him when he's not at work, he's like, well, I got to go to Home Depot and I got to get this and I'm working on, and you know, in the backyard where there's that, and you know where Harley is, and that's my parents' dog. And then, okay, so then, you know, on the side of the house where, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And it's always something, and I'll be honest, I think he just likes Home Depot. I think he just enjoy, I'm a man, I'm going to build and fix. But I have noticed that there is always, well, we got to get this done.
My father-in-law has every tool there is to have, and he loves just like fixing and doing things. He's in his 80s now. He's 81, and he has all these power tools, and he was just climbing up the ladder the other day, got yelled at by my husband.
Manny was like, get off that.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're 81, get off the ladder.
He had a point. I was kind of like, you know what? Yeah. You're not wrong.
My dad's balance.
I get nervous. My dad's in his 60s, which is not old.
Yeah.
And I am still like, ooh, should you be, you had that back thing that one time. Should you be climbing up on the roof right now? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that's my attitude in having to do with home stuff. What's your attitude having to do with home?
Well, I have the opposite attitude of I rent, and so I'm annoyed with what it means to rent an apartment, especially in Los Angeles, where I get frustrated that my rent goes up every year. Well, I guess every 2 years, but nothing in my apartment has changed. I'm like, what? Why is it more expensive now? In fact, I improved it, so I should get a discount. Yeah. I made it better. I fixed the toilet. I painted the walls and made them look nice.
Yeah.
So that's where I always feel like too, whenever my apartment has recently changed over as far as who my landlord is or property manager. I was with one company and then it got sold to another. And my property manager before, who I had for years and years, I used to get so mad at her because unless it was like an emergency, like, hey, water is pouring out of my bathtub, it would take months. I remember I went 6 months without a working microwave. And listen, not everybody needs a microwave, but mine was built into the wall.
Wow.
So I couldn't, it wasn't something I could replace myself. It's like built in above the stove. And 6 months of being hey, can you, like, this is broken. Like, this is fully, like, they sent out 3 different people being like, yeah, it needs to be replaced. Like, yeah, it needs to be. And I'm like, I know you've already said this. Can you replace it, please? It surely is not that expensive. It is a microwave. They're not that expensive. And I was like, and I'm paying a lot to live here. And so that is always like, or recently my balcony, my screen door was broken. Like it fully got ripped off. Like it was so windy one day. It almost flew off the balcony. And I was like, hey, this is a hazard.
Yeah.
And they didn't measure properly and replaced it with one that is too big. So when I have the door fully open, the screen door is supposed to fully open too, but it only goes halfway.
So you have to
shimmy. You have to squeeze out onto the balcony. And there was one day the wind gets really, really bad where I live, and it was during fires and the wind. It was so bad, and I have a bistro table and chairs on the balcony, and like I had some plants that got knocked over and broke, and so I was trying to move the furniture inside because I was like, this is a hazard. Like I was like, I'm worried that this chair is going to take flight. Couldn't get it inside.
No.
Because I couldn't get and I was like, all right, if this falls off my balcony and hits somebody, that's on my landlord. I was like, so I think that's where I get frustrated is like, sure, with renting, you don't have to fix everything, but you kind of do. Like you kind of, there was one time my toilet wasn't, again, okay, granted, I have 2 bathrooms. So That was, but that was my frustrating thing too. Is I think she delayed fixing it because she knew I had another one, and that's so frustrating because I'm like, but I pay for 2, and I should have 2 working toilets.
Yeah, totally.
And so they took so
toiletly.
Yeah, you should have 2 working toilets. So but she took so long that my dad ended up visiting me during the time it was broken. And let me tell you something about my dad, as I've already explained. He wasn't even in my apartment for 2 minutes and goes, you know what? You need to get this. This needs to be changed. And then he was like, we got to go to Home Depot. And I was like, you just got here. And he fixed the toilet. He also found other issues that I didn't know existed. And there's apparently an issue with my sink. And then there was an issue with my shower. And so at that point I was like, could you look in the kitchen? Do you see anything? What else?
I spy.
What else is, so those are things that I get.
I spy home fixer-upper edition.
Yeah, exactly. What? And over here, that looks good to you or no? What are your thoughts? Yeah. And then my mom will come in and be like, you don't have a air fryer? And I go, no, I don't. Interesting. Okay. We need to go to Home Goods. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Like I have a toaster oven because of her.
Love when your mom comes to visit.
Yeah. She'll buy me the fun stuff, and then my dad will fix problems I didn't know existed.
Love that when your parents come.
Yeah. Turn that attitude into gratitude, am I?
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, those are little things that get frustrating. But then also it takes the pressure off of, I don't have a yard to take care of. I don't, whatever. And then I'm always frustrated with not having laundry. That's always. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm grateful that I at least have it in my building.
Yeah. Totally.
I don't have to leave property. But it is, there was one time I calculated, I was like, okay, if I average this amount of loads a week, I really only do laundry maybe once a week at my best. Because you end up waiting because you have to do it. And then I calculated but I do 3 loads, that's $2. And I was doing the math of how much I've spent in laundry, and I hated it. I hated that total number. I was like, I could have purchased my own washer and dryer with how much.
Yeah.
And they're not good. And so that's why I get mad too that I'm already paying to live here. I'm already paying so much to live here. Now
old ruggedy old.
And now we have these old ruggedy washers that I still have to pay for, that I have to put quarters in for. And I'm like, why? Why doesn't my rent cover this?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. I don't understand how rent works. I don't understand. I'm like, where is that money going to? Because I'm also paying for my own Wi-Fi and paying for my own water, my own electricity. I pay for all of that. So I'm like, what is the rent for? Where is it going? What are you doing with it? Fix the bricks that have fallen into the pool. I don't understand. I spend so much and you don't do anything. Anyway.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah. The renters unite. I don't know. The rent is too high. Yeah.
That's really good. That's strong attitude.
Thank you.
Let's move into gratitude.
I had some in there.
Yeah. No, you did. I have a home-themed gratitude. Going back to the toilets, I am grateful for my bidet. This bidet.
Ooh.
You've never used a bidet?
I have. I don't like it.
You don't like it? What don't you like about it?
I don't. It feels too intimate. I'm like, ooh, why? No. I'll take care of it. Thank you so much. No, thank you.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
Thank you. You've done enough. Appreciate it.
I love my bidet.
Listen.
Okay, so there's different ranges of bidet. You could get a bidet, just go to Home Depot real quick, get one, hook it up to your toilet, and it just you turn the nozzle to turn on, and it squirts water up at your booty, and then you turn it off. And that's it. And it's just some cold water that comes up. But
I've seen those, yeah.
The one that we have, you can make the water warm.
No.
Yes.
Somehow that makes it worse for me.
No. It is the best. A warm little bath, a warm bath for your tushy after you've gone number 1 or number 2, because they have a booty wash and a lady wash, it's called. Okay. So you can do number 1, number 2. You can make it warm water, cold water, whatever you want. You can adjust the flow. You can make your seat heated. So when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you sit down, it's not like an ice cold toilet that wakes you up and then now your cortisol level just went up and now you can't go back to sleep. Okay. No, it's a nice warm, toasty seat, which I was talking to my sister about it. She's like, I hate that because it makes me feel like somebody was just sitting on it for a long time taking a dookie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Exactly. Oh, no, it's so nice. Like when you sit on it, it's nice and warm.
I hate when I sit down on a toilet and it's warm because I'm like, why were you here for so long?
Well, yeah, that makes sense. But if it's a purposely heated one, then you just settle in. You settle in.
I'm not trying
nice
to
cozy.
Settle in on the toilet.
I want to be comfortable when I go. You know what I mean? Like a warm toilet. And here's the thing about a bidet.
What?
That it's kind of like a trickery tool. If you're constipated.
Go on.
It's a trickery tool. You're like, I have to go, but it's not going. And then you just do your little warm water and it goes bzz, and then it like stimulates.
This is like a
and
home.
Then you go,
wait, hold on. Is this like an at-home enema? Is that what this is?
Kind of. It's like an at-home enema. And so you like stimulate with the warm water and then you go, oh, now I'm ready. And then you just turn it off.
And see,
then you go.
This is what I meant by too intimate. I don't. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I am fully impressed by a bidet. Love it. You know where I first saw a bidet in a home was at Christina P. and Tom Segura's house. When they used to live in the Palisades. I went to their house one time, and they had this beautiful bidet toilet. And I remember coming out of the bathroom and Christina was like, that's nice, right? And I'm like, that is so cool.
She's just like waiting out the bathroom like, pretty good, huh?
Yeah, and ever since then, I was like.
And I would come out traumatized. I'd be
dream
like,
world.
No.
It's like one day when I make it, I want a bidet. When I make it. This was just like 5 years ago. Where I was like, one day, I want that bidet. And then when it did come time, I was telling me, and I was like, babe, we need a bidet. And he was like, why? What? No, we don't now. Oh my God, he loves it. Fully sold. But I remember when we were getting it, and he was like, fine, if you want a bidet toilet, let's get a bidet toilet. And I went back to, I remember the one
you got the one
she
that's
had.
Like,
and I was like, let me look
it's
at the
all
one
built
she had.
in. Like it's not like an attachment you got. It's like
the one here in Nashville is an attachment, but it's a nice attachment.
Just in your bedroom,
and
right?
Yeah, just in the bedroom. So it's the seat and the attachment thing that goes on your already toilet. And then the one in LA we have, it's a whole toilet. It's like a bidet toilet.
Got it.
It's all one
built-in
thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Built-in model.
Yeah. And you know, they all have their pros and cons. The one in LA flushes by itself. Like as soon as you're done and you stand up, it flushes. Okay. And then this one you have to flush still because it's still your old toilet with just a little thing on top. Mm-hmm. But then the one that I have in LA, the thing I don't like about it, the stream, the water is like real like hard, so it almost hurts. We're like, oh, ow. Okay. That was a little painful. And then this one is not such a hard stream. No. It's a nice light stream.
Mm-mm. I think my brain is like, you're squirting toilet water on me. Like my brain is like,
oh no, it's clean water.
No.
It's not from the toilet. It's not gathering what you just peed out and throwing it back at you.
But that's what it feels like. You're Miss Germs over here, and now you want toilet water.
No, it's fully clean water. And the little tool, it comes out. So it doesn't just stay there. You're not like peeing on the tool. Like the tool is there, and then when you're ready, then it comes out, and it goes psh, and it cleans you.
No, thank you.
I'll tell you where I won't use a bidet. In public restroom. I'm definitely not doing that.
I've never seen a bidet in a public restroom.
Well, like
where are you going?
Like hotels or Airbnbs.
Oh, Airbnbs, sure.
Casinos.
Ew.
Have bidets.
Ew.
Uh-huh.
Never a casino. Ugh, I hate casinos. Sorry to casinos. Except I'm not.
Sorry to casinos.
Except I'm not. You're ugh. Gross.
What do you not like about a casino?
Everything.
What do you mean?
I don't. I think my brain also doesn't like. I don't understand gambling. I don't understand.
It's just not your jam.
It's just not my jam. The slot machines. I'm like, there's no skill behind that. I guess I can get behind like poker. I can get behind the games that require actual thought. It's the boom, 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 boom of like the slot machines that I'm like, there's no skill behind that. I'm so sorry if you think there is or there's some sort of juju, but there's no, that's nothing. It's you're just throwing away your money. And I'll be honest, I've done them before. Like sometimes it's fun to just like, here's $20, bing, whatever, and then like move on. Don't get addicted. You know what I mean? But like I like the card games is whatever, it's fine. But I also just feel like casinos like bring out the worst in people. And
is it the free alcohol?
Free alcohol, just the tossing away the money and the highs and lows and the rushes, like, and I just feel like you end up making decisions you wouldn't normally make, and you can get carried away, and there's no window, so you're trapped in there.
Sin City.
Sin City, you know. But there's also a casino, whatever, and then like Las Vegas is fun. I'll admit it. Every time I go, I have a good time, except for big believer in. Get there Friday, Sunday morning, I'm out of there.
That's all you need?
That's all I can handle. Because every time when I hit Sunday morning, I wake up and I'm like, we got to go. We got to get out of here. I was like, I'm done with this. But
I like casinos and I don't really gamble that much. But same thing. I don't need to be there for a week.
Yeah.
Just a few days. But I don't know, there's something fun about all the different restaurants. And
yeah,
when they're good,
we've been in some
nasty casinos, and even the food is just like it feels very much like the employee cafeteria.
Yeah, I don't love a casino outside of Vegas. Like it feels sad somehow. Like it feels like you're not supposed to be here, kind of thing. Like to me, casinos is Vegas. Vegas is casinos, and if there's a casino anywhere else, I'm like, why are you
I've been to some pretty nice casinos outside of Vegas, and they feel luxurious. They feel like a resort. They feel like, you know, like I like those type of casinos that are like they're really upkept. Is that upkept?
Upkept. They're well maintained.
Yes, they're well maintained.
And we've been in some that
beautiful grounds
have not been well maintained.
But like nice, the hotel room is nice. So every time I perform in a casino, they put me up in a suite, and some of these suites are stunning, gorgeous.
You know which one I love? Hard Rock Tulsa.
Hard Rock Tulsa.
They're
suites. Hard Rock Tulsa.
Very nice.
Those are really nice suites.
Yeah.
So then you can also get a suite at a different casino, and it really is just like not the business. It's just like an old room that's just like big, and they have like a big like conference table, and you're like, why do I need this conference table for? Why do I need this conference table? And there's like stained carpet, and it's there's a bar sink, an extra bar
and you're like,
it's like, I didn't need all this. I would rather just a nice small room that's no stains on the carpet. I would like that.
Yeah, I think for sure you would take outdated suite or new clean regular room.
New clean regular room. Every time. I don't need a suite. It's just me usually when I do casinos.
Yeah.
It's usually I fly out, go do it, and come right back.
Yeah.
So I don't need a big, huge room. And there are times when I do fly out and it's a huge, gorgeous casino. I'm like, oh, I wish all my friends were here. Like, look at this cool thing. There's a pool table in my room. There's like all this crazy stuff. And it's literally just me. I did one path to the bedroom, took a shower, to the bed, and then left the next morning. I didn't even use any of these features that came in the suite.
That is a bummer whenever we get given the nicer stuff and it's like, oh, I'm only here for 3 hours. I didn't.
Yeah.
There was one time I think it was, again, the Hard Rock Tulsa, when I took advantage of that giant bathtub. That was like,
oh, yes.
I walked in and I was like, oh, there's a pool in my bathroom. I was like, excellent. I'm going to explore this later.
Yeah, you took a bubble jet bath.
Insanely large. Easily could have fit, I don't know, 10 people in there. It was crazy. And that was when I also wish I had friends to be like, want to use this hot tub bathtub? This is excellent. Yeah.
And didn't your family come and stay?
Yeah. We used your suite.
That's
we traded.
Right. See how generous I am, everybody? Listen, Danielle's family came, and she was in the smaller room, and I was in the suite, and I was like,
had 2 beds,
here,
and I
have
was
my
like,
suite
"Tradesies?"
with your whole family, and I'll stay in your little room because I
you.
am thoughtful.
But yeah, public bidets at casinos, no.
No, thank you.
I didn't even know. I haven't seen. I'm just very anti-bidet all around, but I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
And
what's a gratitude about your home?
I love my balcony. I'm so grateful for my balcony in my apartment. It is my little reprieve. My little. I usually wake up almost every morning and I go straight to the balcony and I open up my half door and I squeeze on out and I just go, good morning. And
that's nice.
I do. I'll be honest, I didn't realize I did that every morning until I had some friends who were staying in my extra bedroom for about a month. And my friend Jen pointed out, she goes, you go there every morning, because she would wake up before me and she would already be like on the couch drinking coffee or something. And I half the time wouldn't even acknowledge her. I just would walk straight to the balcony.
What do you think it is that you love about the balcony? Is it the fresh air? Is it the view that you're looking at? What is it, do you think?
I think it is the fresh air. I love when the weather is to the point where I can turn my AC off and I can open up all my windows. That is my preferred temperature. Is AC off, windows open, fresh air, fresh breeze. Just my apartment can tend to feel very dark and dingy. Granted, I did paint my bedroom dark navy blue, and that's on me. But I like it. And but I like the fresh light. I like the fresh air, and it just makes me most of the time I'm working from home, so it makes me feel like I'm not trapped, I guess. And I try freedom.
You're alive.
Yeah, exactly. And so when I like stepping out there first thing in the morning, I do have a really beautiful view. I have a great view. I like that my balcony is high, not crazy high to where it's like scary, but like a decent height to where I can see over all of the nearby buildings. Like I can see almost all the way into downtown LA, even though I'm all the way in the hills almost. And like I'm behind the Hollywood sign, is how I tell people. Like I'm on just the other side of that mountain, and I can see into Burbank, and it's just. But then I have the mountains to my left, and it's just a really beautiful. And at night, it's really pretty because of all the lights. It's just all lit up, and I love a city view.
Love a city view.
Love a city view. And
would you prefer a city view or like an ocean view?
I always say I think I would like to see the ocean, but I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna prefer the city view.
Same.
That's every time I remember when I was in high school, envisioning. You know, I don't know if you ever felt this way, but I remember oftentimes in high school feeling like I was like, I can't see past this. Like I can't, like I would get so bogged down and so just like I'm trapped here forever.
Yep.
I can't, like I've always felt so trapped. I don't know. That's
that's how I felt in high school.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved school. I loved college and learning, but I also just knew what I wanted and I couldn't. It took me a really long time to figure out how to get what I wanted. And because nobody in my life had what I wanted. And so they were like, we want to help you, but we don't know how either.
Yeah.
And so it was like we were all trying to figure it out together. And I would have those days where I just couldn't see past tomorrow. I just couldn't see it. But on the days that I could, I always pictured myself sitting on a couch, having this huge window overlooking a city. And just all the city lights. And I never was like, it's New York City, it's LA, it's Nashville. It was just city. It was just whatever the city is. And I have that now. I literally have what I used to dream and envision. And so, yeah, so I think even in thinking of moving or something, I'm like, I still need the city lights. I still need to see what's out there.
Yeah.
And so I think, and so I love just sitting out there. I like sitting out there in the morning because it's quiet and you just hear cars going by, or you hear people walking their dogs or walking with their family or something. And then at night, it's kind of the same thing. There's always people walking in the neighborhood, so I really like that noise. And then obviously during COVID, I sat out there. Oh my gosh, like every day I was out there. And so it just feels like, and I have big dark curtains that cover those, so it's like, it's very much, I wake up, I go to the middle living room, and that's like my morning ritual is I open the curtains, I make coffee, and I go back out to the balcony.
Love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful morning
my
routine.
Favorite.
I'm definitely a city lights girl over the ocean as well.
Mm-hmm.
Something is very dreamy about the city lights. It reminds me there's life happening. Look at all those different lights. That represents like people doing life, doing something. Maybe they're having a late night at work. Maybe they're trying to get something done. Maybe they're having family dinner. Maybe this people over here is, all my imagination starts going. And like, I can't imagine if I'm just at night looking out the abyss of the ocean and it's just dark, and that's scary. I don't want to see that.
Because also the amount of eavesdropping I've done from that balcony.
Let me tell you.
So much. I've witnessed people have full on arguments in the street. I remember one time I woke up and there was a full blown fireman on a ladder right next to my balcony, and I was like, hello. And I was like, I literally said, what's going on? And he was like, just roof stuff. And I was like, okay. He was being vague. And I was like, you're not telling me the truth. And that's okay. I'm just going to sit here and watch.
Is there a cat up there?
Yeah. Excellent eavesdropping. And I once also witnessed a like a fender bender situation.
And you were the witness.
Yes and no. It was frustrating because I was in my house doing something, but I had the window open and I heard the crash.
Okay.
Second I heard the crash, I was out on that balcony, and it was definitely somebody I'm right on, my building's on the corner of a cross street with a 4-way stop. When I tell you, and I turn into such an old man when I tell you, they're always not stopping. They're speeding past that stop sign. I hate that intersection. It's right where my building is, and it's all neighborhood. I'm in the neighborhood, and I get very just like, slow down, and because there's been a lot of crashes right there. And but there was one time where I heard the crash and I go out, and it was so evidently somebody didn't stop. Somebody ran that stop sign and hit somebody else. But then this guy, it's this not older guy, I would say mid-aged guy, gets out, and then this like mid-aged woman, and they are just yelling at each other, just fully like, you didn't stop. No, you didn't stop. Like, clearly nobody, like, but they're just like fully fighting. And then you see, my favorite part is like, and here comes my neighbor on her balcony. And here comes this neighbor. Everybody, like, you just see everyone like start to peek their head out. Like, hey, we can fully hear you. Like,
dang.
Yeah, so it's exciting. It's riveting.
Love this for you. It'll be an end of an era when you leave
I know
this apartment.
Yeah.
But, new seasons.
I'll just find the southern version of it.
Yeah. But a little upgraded.
Yeah.
We don't even have time to get into friend stuff, so we could save that for another episode. But this was great. I've enjoyed our bathroom talk episode.
As we've seen in the past, it really pops off typically.
let's talk about that. No. So yeah, if you guys wanna again call us, be a part of the episode, and tell us something that you're grateful for, that you're mad about, advice, anything having to do with your home. What do you love about your home? What do you dislike about your home? What makes you mad? What kind of advice do you need for Danielle's dad to help you fix something?
Let me tell you, because he will That could be a whole little new segment.
A new
corner.
segment is Coach Roach.
Yes.
Home advice with Coach Roach.
And he does. Anytime. I think even Mal one time, because he's a homeowner now and he was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. And I was like, you should call my dad. I was like, I'm so serious. I was like, call my dad. He built a whole fence one time. I think he was talking about a fence. And I was like, my dad built our fence by himself. I was like, call my dad.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he fully built it. It took him. Listen, this is my mom's attitude about my dad. He'll get it done. It may take him 6 months. Yeah. He's like my landlord. And because I remember too, for a really long time, almost an entire year, we had a half painted cabinets in the kitchen.
I know your mom was pissed.
Oh, my mom was like, she's like, because to be fair, my dad is a full-time admin at a school. He's not a principal anymore. I'll be honest, I don't entirely know what his job title is these days.
But he was a principal.
And so he really only has the weekends / spring break holiday. And so I remember my mom was like, Joey, this spring break, you are going to finish those cabinets. She's like, I am tired of having half painted cabinets. Like half the kitchen was remodeled and half the kitchen was not. And so he did it. Because he's also very, I don't want to say OCD because that's a whole thing. That's a whole real thing. But he's a perfectionist. That's what it is. And so it takes him a long time because he wants to make it perfect. And it will be. It'll be perfect and it'll look great and it'll be beautiful. It's just going to take a really long time.
So if you would like some 6-month DIY tips, call us and leave a question for Coach Roach and we'll pass it along for you. But tell everybody the email and everything. How they do that.
Yeah. So just a reminder that phone number is 747-300-5380. Or go to you can email us at funjelahpodcast@gmail.com or go to anjelah.com. And while you're buying tickets, you can also fill out a form there as well.
Yes. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Funjelah. Like us on all the things, Instagram, wherever you find us, TikTok. Go leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. And that really helps when people leave reviews and stuff. Other people see that and they go like, oh, let me give this podcast a shot. We just want to get the word out about the Funjelah podcast. So if you're liking what you're hearing, spread the word, tell everybody you know. And thank you so much for listening. See you next time.